Every meaningful change in your life requires immense discomfort. Think about being in the gym, right? You have to push through the discomfort, the burn of going for those next couple reps, right? To properly tear down your muscles, to form those micro tears in your muscle fibers so that they can grow back stronger. Okay, I want you to envision your personal growth in this exact same way. Okay, there's this quote from Ryan Holiday, which I heard one time and I really liked it. Comfort is the killer of man. Now, to be completely honest with you, I don't know if that's his quote, but point stands. Okay, it summarizes it very succinctly. Now, in the modern day, we are, especially in the Western world, we're very pampered. Okay, all of our basic needs are met. We have on-demand entertainment. We've got junk food. We never really have to put ourselves through, intense physical or mental or whatever discomfort. Okay, and because we're not testing the limits of our capabilities, okay, because we're occupying this sort of space when our limits are up there, we're not really pressing against our limits and thus forcing them up, because that's how we grow. We have to push against it, and as a result, our limits expand. Okay. Now let me tell you a story. So I've been going to an all-boys school since I was about 8 years old, right? And so I've never really learned to talk to women. Embarrassing, I know, but this is the truth. And so for the longest time, since I started self-improvement, I've wanted to sort of get into cold approaching girls, get into the dating scene, maybe get a girlfriend, actually start, talking to women like a normal person, right? So a couple of weeks ago, I got into cold approaching girls, and let me tell you, it is very uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable to the degree that, like, my primal caveman brain literally thinks I'm on the verge of death. Like, my heart, I can feel my heart pounding. I can feel the blood rushing to my ears and to my head, and it sounds awful. It sounds awful and it feels awful, but you know what? There is no better feeling that I experience in life than when I feel that immense discomfort and push through it anyway. I feel that immense discomfort, I push through it anyway, I go and talk to her. It probably doesn't go very well. I'll be honest with you, it probably doesn't go very well because I don't have that much experience with it. But the feeling I get after is absolutely unmatched. It's like a literal high. Like, I stand up straighter, I'm beaming a smile, I'm like flexing in the mirror because I'm so confident. And my self-esteem is just so boosted. It's genuinely amazing. And that is the feeling that you get when you really grow, when you experience real growth, when you test your boundaries, when you push through that discomfort and come out on the other side. Okay. So this is the way that we grow as men. Okay. So what action can you actually take to put this into practice? What action can you take to experience as much productive discomfort as possible? I say productive because when you're going into the self-improvement space, it can be quite easy to fall into the trap of just chasing after any discomfort. I did this quite a lot. Like, I would, get out of bed, but right before I was about to sleep, and just start doing push-ups because I thought, if I don't do it, I'm a bitch. So what system can we use to make sure you go through as much productive discomfort as possible? Lucky for you, because I'm such an intelligent and caring and thoughtful guy, I've already devised this for you. So get your phone, open up the Notes app, or if you've got a pen and paper nearby, get that, and write down what area of your life would you really love to see growth in the very most. So for me, this would be, being comfortable talking to women, being more confident around women. Okay. Next, think of that really uncomfortable step that you'd have to take to see the growth in that area. Okay. just for reference, it should be so uncomfortable that you actually cringe thinking about it. So for me, that would be, I also add like a frequency. So for me, that would be cold approach 1 girl a day. Just thinking about it in my head makes me like shiver because I've got so little experience with it. So, area of your life, the action that you need to take, and the frequency that you're going to do it. I will say, ideally go for at least 1 a day. Otherwise, it can be quite easy to get out of the habit of doing that thing. And just really throw yourself into it. You really have to like change your sense of identity and really just go for it. Okay? Because I mean, once you do this at least one time, once you feel that immense resistance and discomfort and push through it anyway, you get hooked because it feels absolutely incredible. Like I already said, it feels amazing. Okay? So yeah, just really, really try to go for it. Just, yeah, honestly, I cannot do this work for you. You really have to just take responsibility and throw yourself into it. Okay. Now there is a caveat to this. As you do that uncomfortable thing, as you do it more and more often, it becomes easier. Of course it does, because say I start talking to girls more often, I get better at it, I become more comfortable doing it. And because it's more comfortable, it being more comfortable is a sort of signal to my brain that it's not actually leading to that much growth anymore. Okay, growth is directly correlated to discomfort. So if something becomes less uncomfortable, you're growing less as a result of doing it. Which is also why doing that thing that's really uncomfortable leads to the very most growth, because you're pushing the boundaries as much as possible. So if you keep doing this uncomfortable thing, it will become less comfortable. And so over time, it will stop leading to more growth. When that happens, okay, this is absolutely crucial. When that happens, you have 2 options. You can either, 1, increase the difficulty. So what that would look like for me is, instead of approaching girls who are on their own, I'd have to step that up to approaching girls who are in groups, for example, or I'd have to go to 2 cold approaches a day. Now, the second option is switching. So say I've been cold approaching a lot lately, I feel like I've actually conquered that area of my life. I would then move on to, say, implementing a more intense cardio regime, because I fucking hate cardio, right? You get the idea. Now, that is all there is to it. If you can just get into the habit of really pushing yourself through discomfort over and over and over again, you will grow faster than anybody on this planet. Okay, because we are all complacent. Excuse me. Now, if you found this video valuable, if you found it challenging, informative, subscribe. I post free content like this every single day, and I'm really just trying to give as much value to you guys as possible from all the lessons that I've learned through my own journey. That is all. Thank you very much.